can't just make this decision for, they say, okay, I just feel like we should do this. No, you don't just do that. But I would say research and data is really important. You work with data, you work with facts. There's something we call user research. During those processes, we make some, we get data from the users. We get data as numbers. We ask series of questions from the users, and we get back. That's where that's the process of we trying to understand the users. Because for we to come up with solutions, we need to understand our user first. We need to understand them. So I would say we need to work with data. Every key decisions in the design needs to be backed with data. I can't just make this decision for, they say, okay, I just feel like we should do this. No, you don't just do that. You might end up just, ruining the whole product. That's why if we're designing, we keep iterating. We iterate a lot. You'll have thought, okay, I'm done with this design. Then you take it to the user to test. Then you get feedback from them. So that's why we need to do our research. We need to work with data. In case you're going to defend your design anywhere, you have data to back it up. But the reason why I made this decision was because the so amount of users said they want it this way. Okay, they are facing this kind of challenges. So that was why I made this particular design. That's why I said data is more important than you just using your guts to make key decisions.